Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc. Hey everybody, and good morning. Today I am headed almost 2 hours out of town because I bought a storage unit that I didn't know I was going to get. Sometimes you can bid on these things online, and in this case I was convinced somebody's going to outbid me because I kind of changed my mind that I didn't want it because I noticed that I made a mistake, as I think I did. The reason I bid on it in the first place because I saw a seat for a Honda motorcycle, so I thought, oh, okay, maybe there's an old Honda in there. But then the day before the auction was going to end, I saw that there was a piano, and I thought, heck no, because I don't have anybody to help me today. Everybody I know is working, busy, or in school. So I didn't put any more bids in. Nobody outbid me. So needless to say, I've got my truck running at the ready here with the trailer, and I'm off to go pick up a storage unit. So let's see what I did. Let's see what I'm in for, and hopefully we'll find some good treasures today. Well, I have arrived. The fellow's let me in. He's gonna come down here and open up the unit for me. I'm gonna have to move fast today to try and get things moved out because the dump is only open so long and there's only so much time in the day. Almost there. The first thing he said to me was, you know, there's a motorcycle in there. I went, yeah, that's why I bid on the unit. So hopefully this ends up being worthwhile. I'm gonna try and load up all the garbage that I can first and go and do that as a dump run, and then come back and start loading up stuff that I can take back home that might have resale value. There we go, number 9. Okay, well here it is. I don't know why whenever they do these storage unit pictures online, they do the worst pictures possible. It never really shows anything, but I'm gonna try and see. We got Harley Davidson boots, but there is a Honda. I didn't know if it was like a CB 500 or a 350 or what it was, but I figured, you know, if you're gonna have a storage unit and leave a motorcycle behind, maybe there's some other stuff too. I'm gonna crawl over there, and there's actually another motorcycle there too. Looks like part of a dirt bike. So total amount paid for this unit was $700, and I figured it was worth it just for that one bike there, although the headlight looks like it's off. I have no idea what that big wood thing is back there, but first things first, I'm gonna get my gloves on and stuff like this broken chair. That is gonna go, unfortunately, to the dump, but we're gonna load up as much of the dump as possible and then come back and load up the rest. Before I do that, don't know what this is. It was just a little, oh, it's a Makita drill. I don't know why I expected it to work. So maybe there'll be some tools in here too. So chair, oh, that was from Pier 1 Imports. That was probably kind of a quasi-expensive chair. Maybe they'll have a take it or leave it section at the dump where I can leave these things for somebody who can fix them up. All right, we'll get the chairs out of the way, and then we'll start going through bins. All right, first box, we have, oh, there's a Keurig and some clothes. Well, that's worth salvaging. Baking pan. You know, I should almost hang on to this pan. As silly as that sounds, but I use it for sorting like nuts and bolts and stuff on. I don't see much for, I mean, sometimes you can get clothes that are valuable. These can probably go to charity. There is a phone charger though. You gotta check every box. Okay, that is all DVDs and stuff. Lampshade. Bucket full of lamps. We can probably do something with that. Let's see if there's more clothes. Looks like a purse. There's some lady stuff in here. Stuffed animal at the bottom. Looks like a Smurfette. Okay. Oilers hoodie. Yeah, okay, so some stuffed animals and stuff in here. Some things we can donate off to charity. Well, I guess I should start moving out some of the stuff out of the way here. That's my other glove. Don't lose that in here. Let's see. We've got paper. Papers and stuff, okay. Well, there's a bunch of Wii games. Mario Kart. Actually, maybe... Oh, look! It's an old Star Wars lunch kit. A metal one. And it's got a whole bunch of Wii controllers and stuff. That's pretty cool. That's actually really neat. In this box, we have a whole bunch of Converse Pogo the Clown. Blue Converse. Got some ladies' shoes. Michael Antonio. Surprisingly, old Converse shoes can be collectible. And there's even kids' Converse in here too, in really good shape. So I might save the shoes aside to kind of go through and check properly. Gosh, there's a lot of spider webs and stuff in here. I have a feeling that nobody's really been in this unit in a while, judging by the amount of dust on top of everything. Could be that somebody moved away, you never know. So it's like it's probably going to be destined for the dump. Broken dishes and stuff. Okay. Why people store trash? No, I don't know. I guess you don't have time to come back and deal with it, but that's what we're doing now. Well, this bin we've got maybe some vintage teapot, some jewelry in a tin, an old smoking tobacco tin. Okay, we'll keep that one aside. All right. Oh, looks like it was a antique picture. Unfortunately, it's been broken in half. It's still kind of neat. And this was an original watercolor. It's just been trashed, unfortunately. Darn. But maybe if these people liked art, we'll find some other interesting art in here. Too bad about the picture, though. It looks like it's sort of Victorian era. Okay, well, you know I have to look in the trunk to see what's in there. The trunk itself is probably from the 50s. Oh, and it's got family photos in it. I'm gonna have to make sure to drop these off with the front so that they can collect that stuff. Anything personal like that, I always give back. Might keep the trunk though, but we'll give them all the pictures back. I want to get this big filing cabinet out of the way, but it is actually full of stuff. Breaking in. And wood plank, probably held a picture of some kind. We've got screwdriver, tools I will keep aside. Sometimes I find I actually need them while I'm here. Portfolio. I'm kind of checking everything because I don't want to accidentally get rid of parts for that motorcycle, which incidentally I'm almost to. If I get this filing cabinet out of the way, I can actually get to it. Make sure there's nothing in there. Nope. It looks like these drawers were basically filled with garbage. Anything in the other drawers? Yep, okay. Let me see if I can drag this thing out and have a better look. Oh, got the filing cabinet loaded up and it was pretty much just trash in there, so nothing I have to worry about. But Okay, there might be a TV in this box. Don't know if there is or isn't yet. We'll have a look in a minute. But here we go. Here's the Honda. It looks like it's from the 70s. It's got the wire spokes. It's a CB360. So not the biggest one that they made, but not a bad size. Actually, is this thing even on its... Oh no, it's on the kickstand. Let's say it's felt pretty wobbly there for a minute, but it's a nearly complete bike. And if I can find the headlight for it or taillight in here, which from the looks of things, there's parts in some of these bins and buckets, I might have a whole bike. So that's kind of cool. Obviously not in the greatest shape, but the engine's there. Let's see if it's seized. That was a bad idea. Okay, it was barely on that stand, so I had to steady it a bit, but... oh no. It's not stuck. It is not seized. Okay, I've got to steady this thing better than it is because it just is wanting to fall over at any given moment. Okay, let's keep moving through. Well, I found a bag full of change. Not a whole pile of money, but you know, it's probably about $5-10 in there. And we've got some puzzles, some pictures, picture frames. Oh, a few neat little things. Okay, well, mild disappointment. There was no television set in this box, but I did find this. Look, it's early 1980s ceramic ET. It would have been a light. You can see the base there has a hole for a light to go in, and his heart and his finger would have lit up. But that is a nice little vintage piece there. So we're gonna stick that in the to-go pile. And I'm gonna search the rest of this box and see if I can't find the rest of it, or maybe there's some other cool stuff down here. I see lots of puzzles. Flag. It's always worth looking because you just never know. Okay, starting to go through some stuff on the other side. Open up the suitcase. We've got some cameras, some okay looking headphones. I have no idea if they work or not. They sound a little rattly. Looks like an Amazon TV stick. We'll kind of keep the electronics separate. Oh, there's a Discman. Remember when people carried those around? And it's actually made by Sony too. And some albums and stuff. So let's see. What concert did they go to? The Headstones live. 2003. Well, that's going back a few years. Oh, there's a whole bunch of concert tickets. Actually, people do collect concert tickets. Probably keep those separate because, you know, the right kind of concert ticket for the right show could be collectible. And there's a pile of them. So whoever this was, they went to a lot of shows. And some books. Found this little Pokemon bag. And it looks like there's a couple 1970s Fisher-Price toys. And a Lego book. Ultimate sticker collection. A little Slinky in the package, but no Pokemon. Surprisingly, the Pokemon cards, actually this isn't going to be a surprise for anybody. If I find a bunch of Pokemon cards in this storage unit, that could almost pay for the whole unit because that stuff is really hot right now. People are collecting that like crazy, but still a lot to go through. I'm getting there though. So far, I've not found the seat or gas tank or other missing pieces off of this bike. Luckily, that one's mostly complete, but still trying to track down the headlight and stuff for it. But making some progress here for sure. But I'm gonna have to go make a trip to the dump because that trailer is getting pretty darn full. You wouldn't expect that much to be in a small unit like this, but looks can be deceiving. Okay, I dragged this box out, and I didn't show a couple box openings because it got a little 50 Shades of Grey over there. I mean, who am I to judge somebody's private life, but I don't need to show that on camera. Anyway, we've got some collector spoons. I'm gonna bring those back because some of these can be collectible. Some of them can also be sterling silver. And this box is like, not really packed that well, but I can see at the bottom there's like a bunch of sports cards, but I can get them out. Yeah. Somebody's sports card collection. Oh, it's gonna fall. So bring that back to look through. I found a few already. So you really got to dig through. Unfortunately, some of these got bent up. That wasn't from me. But I think that was Sergei Fedorov's rookie year. Was that year around 1990 or 91? I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Oh, there's another sheet of cards down there. Yeah, they made a pile of these back in the 80s and 90s. Not overly collectible, but worth pulling out in case there is that one good card in there. And I'm just kind of making sure I check and see some of this stuff is wrapped up, so maybe there's a reason for that. Vases. Weird that the quasi-collectible cards are just thrown at the bottom here, but I guess that's how they packed it. Well, going through this bag, it's a nice little surprise. These are original Winnie the Pooh drawings. It has the COA on the back. They're numbered. Classic Pooh. So there's two of those. And people like their Winnie the Pooh, so I'm sure that original drawings of Winnie the Pooh will be able to sell without any difficulty at all. I did notice that some of this kitchenware I was kind of overlooking is in fact Henkel's. You can tell by the two little Zwilling Henkel guys right there. So those should be separated. And I see a really old metal detector down here. You get that out of the way and have a look at that. The Coin Master runs on a 9-volt battery. But that's less interesting than what was underneath it. This box is marked hockey cards. And although they are not very well sorted, there might just be some kind of gem in there. That's a big box just packed full of hockey cards. That's exactly the sort of thing I would hope to find at a storage unit like this. That's the type of stuff that makes me happy to go through that. So that's coming back home. I better go to the dump though, because they're gonna be closing pretty soon. I don't want to be stuck with all this stuff. Made it to the dump. Don't really like my position. I'm on top of a hill right now, and I'm a little bit worried. I'm gonna put that e-brake on. I don't want to have it go coasting all the way down there. So he said to dump it in bin number 11, and that's just what I'm gonna do. Well, that is done. Took me about 30 minutes to offload. The weigh scale says I dropped off 1,000 pounds worth of trash. 1,000 pounds that those people were paying storage on. And off it goes. I'm gonna head back, try loading up what's left, and grab some lunch and hopefully get out of here. All right, got the Honda loaded in. Unfortunately, I don't have anywhere to take the piano, so it's gonna have to come home with me for now. So I'm not really looking forward to that, but I am gonna put it on that side to try and balance the weight of the motorcycle, because I don't want to topsy-turvy, you know what I mean. I don't want the trailer to be unbalanced. So I guess next stand will be the piano. That, as they say, is that. I just have to drop off the 2 big boxes full of photographs up at the front desk, and then I can head home and actually sort, sift, and go through the rest of what I consider the good stuff. So back down the highway I go. I am back now, and I'm at our little sorting facility here, and Melissa and Abigail are helping, aka seeing if anything looks like it is salvageable. It's nice to have the space and the time right now to go through this. Found a bunch of vintage Converse. Have not found the other one like that, but that's an old Chuck Taylor. Same thing, basically. But this, I didn't understand what it was and why they had, that's John Wayne Gacy's clown. So not super great, but why would somebody put that on a shoe? Why would Converse put that on a shoe? Well, I guess they use that image for, it was a heavy metal band called Dog Fashion Disco that was around for a short time. And I guess they put out these limited edition Converse. There's also these, which is I almost said Doctor Who, but the Dr. Zeus. Melissa's finding, the reason I brought this back, yeah, there's kids' books, but there's a whole little set of Beatrix Potter books in there.
Yeah, that's
like the whole collection of them.
yeah, that's cool.
So we can separate that out. This, it said China cabinet on the outside of the box, and I was looking inside, and it's actually got some pretty little teapots and things in here. So if I can find the lid for it. Melissa did go through the video games, and there was a pile of Wii games. Now you guys might be thinking, who on earth cares about Wii? It's an old, outdated system. Well, people, actually, retro video games are pretty collectible.
I care.
Melissa cares, but more importantly, she wasn't even excited at all about the Empire Strikes Back lunch kit. She was excited about the fact that the Wii is at the bottom.
Yeah.
So the whole setup is here with all the games. Everything's there. Found a little teapot and a little creamer that we're going to use for our little guest base. I brought back all this thread because I figured, but you got to be careful that I accidentally broke the top on it. There's a mortar and pestle set, and that's carved out of stone. It's a nice heavy set. But our pile for charity is getting bigger over there as we sort and go through. But I feel like I lost the other, oh there, hang on. I was gonna say I lost the other shoe. The Converse, they weren't all in the same place. Like this is a set of Pink Floyd Converse. See, it says Pink Floyd right on the back, and
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
that's not Dark Side of the. I can't remember what album cover that's from. I thought I had a big pig or something flying in between it. My gosh, my memory is gone. But we are missing the other clown shoe, so we got to find the other clown shoe. And if you're looking at me, yes, they might look like clown shoes, but that's not the clown shoe I'm looking for. Among the keepsakes are all these concert tickets going back over 20 years now, 2002. They saw the Tea Party, Just for Laughs comedy tour. They saw Kids in a Hall, Kids in the Hall, which was a comedy group here in Canada. And there's an autograph from Scott Thompson on the back of a cigarette package. So there might be some other autographs mixed in here too, but I'm just seeing who is playing Shout Out, 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 Out with Guess. There was also like jean jacket kind of patches, but this dates to 1992. That's a very early Nirvana patch. We've got Tool, System of a Down, and I saw that there's quite a few System of a Down tickets in here too. Tea Party, Headstones. Yeah, so lots of kind of grungy rock and roll sort of stuff from around that time, and going back quite a few years. So almost every ticket stub is still here. Ritualistics. There was some really neat things. Obviously, a big music fan at one point in time. We're gonna basically continue on sorting stuff out, but there's been a few surprises, and as they're going through the shirts, we're finding band and concert shirts, which makes sense because there were so many concert tickets. So sometimes band shirts, especially old ones, can be worth a fair bit of money. So all in all, I would say that there is definitely profit to be made in this unit. It was a long day, a rainy day, but you know, we found some Henkel cookware, we found concert shirts, we found a lot of stuff that can go to charity, and oh yeah, all sorts of video games too. So pretty good haul. Oh yeah, and the motorcycles too. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're gonna finish up in here, but fun adventure. And yeah, we're just gonna try and get this all cleared out and hopefully move along. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see y'all soon, and as always, bye for now.
Bye.